Hi everybody. Hello. Enjoy this little thing that's gonna replay here for a second. This intro thing for the Legend Dragoon. Husbando just sent me a message. But hi Ryan. Hi Shavil. How are ya? Yellowster. Hello. Okay. What am I looking at here? Husbando is trying to tempt me with a Magic the Gathering collection. So hold on just a second. But how are ya? How are all of you? Hope you're doing good. Mort! Oh, Morty. Morty has left the building. Hold on a second. Yeah, Mortcam is just me, like, needing to click on one thing. There. There's Mort's butt. Is that better? I need to... Where's my phone? Mort needs to sign into Twitch real quick. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I was a little bit late starting today. I was in the middle of some stuff. Okay, Mort. Let's log into your email real quick. Come on, copy this, and then go to here, and put it in. Mort. Mort, connect! You utter goober. Okay, hold on. One more thing! And I promise. We're gonna go. So yeah, we should be able to finish disc 1 today pretty easily. Okay, let's listen to the save screen music though, because I actually really like that music. Continue. We'll definitely finish disc 1. I don't want to go too far into disc 2. I don't know. Chatbot is being kind of a booger. Whatever. We'll just load. So, we're not going to go too far into disc 2. We will go a little bit though into flats and figure out what the sitch is over there. But I guess the reason that we're at Solis back at the very start of the game is because, spoilers if you didn't catch up, we went to save Albert at Helena Prison. Hey Mort. And we succeeded in saving Albert at Helena Prison. We defeated Frugal, whatever. Freugel and his pets. And Lloyd showed up. Lloyd, the guy that we lost to in the hero competition, with the best weapon of all time, the Dragon Buster. because, you know, of course. And, I'm gonna turn the game down just a smidge. He straight up stabbed our buddy Lavit Slambert. Siberamnesia. Sorry, didn't quite get that right. Hello, how are you? Nice to see ya. So he done got stabby stabbed a little bit, and he's not okay, unfortunately. So yeah, we've got Albert on our team now. Definitely everything is 100% fine. No problem. Yeah, Cheville, you came in at like the worst possible time last time. Where it had just happened, but you like didn't know why. So poor Lavit Slambert got straight up stabbied. Mort is on the move, I see. Hello, Sunbro, how are ya? Nice to see ya. And I guess, like, the actual important part that I should truly be reminding you of is that Lloyd, like, stuck his hand into Albert's back, King Albert, and pulled out this moon gem, which Albert then shared with us is one of a variety of ancient artifacts that contain immense power and are given to the leaders of various countries. That's definitely not something that's important or going to come back later, repeatedly. So Lloyd has the moon gem now, and Albert's like, well, shucks. So he's on our team now. Just got the King of Serdio hanging out with us, which reminds me that I should not have him do Gust of Wind Dance to start. I love Albert's additions, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lavitz. Albert's additions are just better. Albert's my boy, okay? Let me think for a second. Fastest way to get to Kazis is down, I believe. Because we can go left now. We've unlocked that way to go, but... Also, I viciously disagree with the concept that Dart gets to go first. Albert is, or should be, faster than Dart, and Rose is way faster than Dart. He takes advantage of his spot as party leader, is all I'm saying. So we gotta go beat up Emperor Dole, who's in Fruitcake Castle. Because even though he doesn't have a dragon anymore, because we, you know, stabbed it, he's basically the only ruler of this, like, kingdom now. Hey, 00 parts. That I'm not gonna be able to kill. Okay, bye! Run away! I'm sure he won't run away before killing one of my guys. 'Cause that's just what he does. He's good for experience? I think this one's good for experience. The pots are good for items, and rainbow birds are good for gold. I think is what's going on there. If he doesn't run away soon, though. Whoopsie, forgot that this wasn't Lavitz. Not like it matters. Oh, yep, now we start missing, and now he runs away. Is this thing gonna stay and let me kill him? What? Oh, yeah, okay. It's just literally not gonna let me. I've never in my life had a special enemy stay and just let me kill it with basic attacks. Yeah, okay, well here's the death spell, which means he's gonna run. Bye! What a loser. Hi, Morty. Welcome back. So yeah, it's kind of gimmicky, right? That we just have to go and like murder the Emperor now. I think so. I think it is basically just, you know, this game's token special enemy. There's a couple, but I'm not messing with these guys. I don't actually... Okay. This is an entire town. Kazus is an entire town of people... I want to check the weapon shop, though. Of people who are, like, super oppressed by Sandora, the Empire. We're not really gonna learn too much about it. I did want to talk to this mysterious adventurer, though. Can I talk to you a little? You guys look like adventurers, too. Well, I can tell just from how you look. In addition, you've been on a very risky adventure. I can smell it from your aura. By the way, I have a great story to tell you because you appreciate the real stuff. Just between you and me, I defeated the dragon Firebrand. Oh, you don't trust me? Then take a look at this. This is the feather of Firebrand. Don't touch it, you'll be poisoned. You trust me, right? Now, I want to introduce you to this great product. It's a powerful drug that even beats dragons. The Dragon Beater. For a limited time offer, I'll give you this dragon's feather for free. I just wanted to talk to the walking infomercial real quick. Is there a guy who defeated Firebrand in here? And all of a sudden he's like, it must be you. Come with us. Wait, I'm just a businessman. I was lying about the dragon. Yeah, okay, bye. So we accomplished absolutely nothing there except for that guy just getting, getting owned. Oh, I did also want to go to the weapon shop, I guess. So all the additions that I nailed as Lavitz wasted? No. Albert gets credit for everything that Lavitz did, thankfully. So... yeah, so this right here is like the mood of this entire town. Kazus is super poor. Everybody in Kazus is poor because, you know, the Empire sucks. I made them, and I made some more, and nobody thanks me. I sell them, and I sell some more, and I made no profit. I might as well quit. I got you, buddy. I'll buy some. Yes, my heat blade. We're giving Shanna a bow, even though we don't use bows. Because we don't use Shanna. Because there are some situations where we're forced to use Shanna briefly. So, there's that. Yeah, Cheville, I think, like, if you're trying to look at it lore-wise, it's because they were, like, best buddies, right? And so Albert directly learned from Lavitz in their childhood, and that's why he knows how to fight now. So technically, everything that Lavitz knows, Albert knows, right? I don't think breaking through from the front gate will work. Let's do some more research. We may find a good way to sneak in. That's an okay explanation. Yeah. This game has not really prided itself on, thought. So a lot of the stuff that we're not really doing is basically learning from all of these people how, like, destitute they are and how sad everything is here. But we're kind of taking the cheesy way out of, you know, just going and trying to murder this emperor, who, by the way, don't forget, is Albert's uncle. Just simply because we think he would be a worse ruler than Albert, and that's like it. You know? We're gonna talk to, our friend here. Welcome to the ruins of the underground fortress. You guys look like new faces. You want to join the new Serdio party, don't you? I want to let you in, but I need to ask you 3 questions. I have to check you out. First question, which country do you want to win? Basil or Sandora? I cannot say which. The important thing is to end the war as soon as possible, not winning or losing. I think so too. Hate or spite always remains after the fight, regardless of whether you win or not. The second question. During the war, what should powerless kids like us do? Take care at home. We cannot send kids to battle, but somebody has to take care so that the people fighting have some place to come back to. I agree, there are some things we too can do. The last question, why do people have to fight? To protect something. If war is to obtain or destroy something, I'll throw away my sword. I only fight to protect something. Except, you're trying to destroy Sandora. That doesn't really hold up, Dart. I think so too. People should only fight to protect something. I learned that from my grandpa. You had a good grandpa, but you are... I'm Popo! I love Popo. I'm a representative of the new Serdio party. I'm campaigning to help people who are having hard times because of the war. It's amazing, I heard about the party, but I didn't think the representative would be this young. Did we meet somewhere? We've never met before, but you might know my face. I'm Albert, the king of Basil. And he's like, oh shit. You are King Albert. Sure am. He just does backflips constantly. He's great. I love him. I've been waiting for this day to come. The day King Albert liberates Kazas and sets us free. That's what we're here for. We'll end the war now. Way to overpromise, Dart. But I don't think these few people can break through the defenses of the Black Castle. Don't worry, we can do it. We can't tell you how, though. He's talking about being a Dragoon, of course. Which he is, by the way, if you missed that, when Lavitz died, his Dragoon spirit chose Albert because Albert was wearing green, so there was really no other choice. They say that the power was once the card that liberated humans from Winglies. Now it's the ace to open up our own fate. It's like a dream! Now I can go look for my father and mother when the war ends. Lavitz, what? Yeah, the Dragoon spirit is blind to any colors. It's just colorblind to everything but green. Don't waste time babysitting like that. Why don't you think about how to get into the castle? I'm just a kid, but I can show you how to get into the castle. Can you? Yes, this place used to be a fortress, so there's a secret path to get to the Black Castle. Secret path, now we're closer to Dole. Clearly, Dart. Dart's the worst. Sorry, not sorry. Come with me now. Please wait. If we fail, it'll be too risky for you. We'll come back after we prepare. I got it. I'll be waiting at the secret path. Please hurry up. Yeah, we're fine. We're just supposed to go, like, back into the city, talk to people, get some weapons. It's fine. You ready to go into the Black Castle? Yeep. You know this is an important decision because all of my party mates just, like, erupted from my body for me to nod at them, so... Yeah, we're ready. The only thing left is to make it to the Black Castle. PlayStation. Hang in there, buddy. You can do this. I don't know why it's flickering today. I almost gave up when I heard Bale was taken. I thought all my campaigning was in vain. But I found out you're alive, Your Majesty, and we can still fight. I now see the future. Good luck. Yes, we will defeat Dole and end the war. To prevent a repetition of the sorrow of you and Celise. I guess I'll be serious for the first time in a while. For the people who desire peace, I'll fight. Everybody has to have their you know, fancy slogan. I'm going ahead. Rose don't care. Bye. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the PlayStation. It's really on its last legs. Its structural integrity is being held up by all of the dust particles in it. There you go, Mort. Front and center once again. Okay, so the path, the correct path is this one? I think? Pretty sure it's this one. I was wrong. But it shouldn't take us too long to complete Kazis. I say as I, you know, take the wrong path. But I remember what to do. What I really have to remember is that I'm using Albert now. Because I'm so used to Lavitz's additions. Happens every time. I'm not good at Lavitz at the beginning because I'm used to Albert, and then I get used to him, and then he goes, and I'm not used to Albert again. Oh, that's so sad! I am honestly a little bit concerned about my PS2, because this is the same PS2 I used to play on when I was a kid. And even then, it started to... Oh, that's like the worst. Come on, Brendo. Even then, it started to have problems playing, specifically Disc 3. Hey, SparkNet. Oops. So I used to have to put... Maybe it was just superstition, but I used to have to put Disc 3 in, because it has Shanna on the top of it, like the disc art. I used to have to put it in with Shanna's head at like 11 o'clock, the top of her head, or else it wouldn't work. Yeah, I have to get used to Albert again. So I'm a little afraid that we're gonna make it to Disc 3 and the PlayStation is gonna be like, no, I don't feel like it. So we've got this cool heat blade now. Anytime I fight something that's water type, it'll do a cool like shimmer effect to let me know I'm doing extra damage. Bye, beast. Okay, Mort's found his cozy spot. Did not mean to get into that fight though. Definitely could have made it past that guy. Kind of forgot he was there. It's possible. It's possible. Leave me alone. We're on the other side of the bridge now. Go, 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 go. Yes! Oh no! Hi, Morty. I thought you were sleeping, dude. I'm fairly confident that if Disc 3 doesn't work, eventually we'll get it to work. And if it doesn't, I'll just, like, Discord stream somebody else's playthrough with their permission and just watch what happens, and then we'll go to Disc 4. Disc 3, I would say, is my least favorite disc, but with some real highlights, if that makes sense. Like, I never intentionally go back to play Disc 3, but there's a lot of really cool stuff in Disc 3. Disc 2, I would say, is my favorite. Hey, we feared him. Disc 2 final boss. Oh no. Disc 2 final boss being the one with the disc weapons, I guess I will say, so as not to spoil. Because that's a brutal fight to have to like keep trying to get it to work. I think that's the Disc 3 final boss. Should be. Or Disc 2, I meant. Okay, so the way this place works is we got these things, these little purple things, and we need like oil to power them, to turn them on and take the elevator. We don't have the oil right now. Viv, hello! How are ya? Yes, this is like super Midgar vibes. What is this? We got these two guys who've noticed we've walked in here. Are you here to see my research? Or to visit me. Either way, we're pleased. We like it when mercenaries like you have an interest in our research. Indeed, recently, barbaric suicidal attacks have become common, but if our research is successful, it will reduce the casualties of war, which is great. For example, that white flame has a healing power, and that green flame isn't extinguished by water. When we put it to practical use, it will provide an advantage in war. But I've never seen such technologies. It's like magic. You don't need to know about that. There are already enough of us involved in this accursed research. Yes, your job is to fight. There are too many things we don't know about this power. If you get involved too much, you might end up like Mr. Magi. It's too late for that guy. We have to complete this research before it's too late for Sandora. I see. I'll end the war, but can we ask you a little more? For example, what kind of function does this purple flame serve? This flame is the power source of the castle. The purple flame drives the elevators and lifts. It helps people's lives. That's the proper way of usage. But the war decides the usage now. Yes, even if this technology could be used for the happiness of the people, once it's used wrongly, it may bring unhappiness. What we're making may bring unhappiness to the people in Basil. I agree, this research is after all based on the calamity caused by the dragon. War creates catastrophe. It's a sad thing for both the people and the dragon. The dragon? The dragon's involved in this research? Oh, I slipped my tongue. Forget what I said. Now back to the research. Let me give you some magic oil. This is the fuel for the purple flame. It gives you mobility. Alright, so now we can use the lifts. If you want to be healed, come visit me anytime. Thank you very much. It was very useful. So, like, you can see, the people in Sandora aren't bad people. They're just... Dole is the bad person, right? And he's forcing them to do bad things. So I'm going down here for a couple reasons. Mostly, I'm not going to move because then the camera's going to pan down. But what you're actually looking at up at the top of the screen is a dragon. It's hard to tell because this game has kind of a loose interpretation of what a dragon looks like. But this is the purple dragon. Because every like dragoon spirit has a dragon associated with it, right? And there's a dragoon spirit for every color. So this is the purple dragon. And they're using him to make the energy of this fortress, which is horrible. He's just like chained up there as a tool. I know, we need a remaster so bad. I want a remaster so bad. Okay. I hate this though. Just let me no. Let me up. No. The garbage is full. Ah, I got caught. I didn't want to be in the garbage dump. Dark mist though. And translate. Villain, hello! How are ya? Nice to see ya. Okay, let me across. Let me go. You! I need to go across here because there's a colored rock on the other side that I will eventually need to plug into a puzzle. I'm doing well, thanks. Dart, get. I swear to God, let me across. Ah, thank you. Are you gonna wait until I'm on it to dump it? You troll. What a fellow. Yeah, that's exactly the thing. Like, Dart got tapped a little bit with a bag of garbage and he's like, oh, it's a critical. I'm done for. Big baby. Bye, dragon. I'm sorry, what's happening to you? Why can I not think of the Jenova boss? Mostly it's because I can't remember what the actual oopsie fight with Jenova is like in Final Fantasy. That makes me a failure of a gamer. Can't immediately call to mind iconic Final Fantasy. When your mom asks you to take the trash out, so you just lay face down on the floor like you're dead. I messed up Darts Edition. What a great way to start this day. Truly, I'm a master of this game. Volcano. Volcano is like the easiest edition on the planet. That attack is brutal, by the way. That dog just like latching onto your neck and then swinging side to side. I love it. Somebody leveled up. It was mashing. I think it was Shanna. The brief glimpse that I caught, I think it was Shanna. Y'all ready for this? This is a real treat. Hi! Who are you? I know, you're the thieves who've come to steal my magic. No excuse. Watch out, we don't know what he'll do. Let him. Seems interesting. Take this! The steel shearing vacuum blade! Why? Why doesn't the magic work? Why doesn't it shear them? It's worse than I thought. That was still under research. I'll show you this. Take the rock-crushing thunder arrow! I see. You're the researcher who's too late, aren't you? Then Mr. Magi... Those dumb researchers of trashy stuff said something to you, didn't they? Leave us alone. We're not here to criticize your research. Shut up! I've already made the discovery, the secret of a magic that those losers could never even hope to know. The magic of transformation can only be known by someone like myself who completely understands the magical power of dragons. I'll show it to you now. Cerberus, emerge! Seems real this time. Is this dog Mr. Magi? Guess it requires more research to be controlled by humans. But at least in the end, he amused us. I like Mr. Magi a lot. So we needed that stone, that's why we came in here. Yeah, I remember what Jenova is, I just don't remember what the fight was like. It's like a multi-part boss, isn't it? Where it has like multiple things that you can hit or something? I don't know why I can't quite picture it. Oh, I was so close. Yeah, we're just walking through this guy's castle, just collecting rocks. For our, you know, just adding some rocks to our collection. Oh, I forgot that I wanted to post. Moose shared on, actually, I think it was just yesterday, when Mort walked up to the camera during Last Guardian and just, like, stuck his tongue out for, like, 30 seconds. I meant to share that on Twitter. It was really cute. Yeah, Final Genova had multiple limbs. I feel like Legend of Dragoon is pretty gratuitous, honestly, with bosses that have like multiple parts you can hit. And I do even like that you don't have to hit all of them. Like there are many bosses where you can choose to just focus on like the body or whatever is important, the head. Rose Storm, nice. Dragoon level 2. The body, the head, whatever. To just kill it, but then you're accepting that you're taking a ton of damage from like its arms or tail or whatever. Or you can take them away one by one. Like there's a boss in Disc 2 where you don't have to attack its arms, but if you don't take down its left arm, it can kill you in one hit. Which even for me, you know, with the mods on, could still end me, so... Alright, I have got to get the final stone, which means we're fighting these invaders, or these knights who called me invaders. You had such good luck sneaking into the practice center, didn't you? Well, to be fair, nobody was here before now, so... Oh, Borderlands 3 is free? Nice. We played Borderlands 3 the least out of the Borderlands games, except for possibly Tales from the Borderlands, which we completed, but... Or no, not Tales, the pre-sequel. We have not played Tales from the Borderlands. Morty, are you settling down for the day? I played Flack. Because, of course, I did. FL4K. Because he gets to have companion animals, which is a big thing for me, and he was supposed to be a sniper, which is the other big thing for me. He was literally... Just to feed him. He was literally like my ideal Borderlands character when that was announced. Borderlands 2 is deeply upsetting? In what way? Just like not what you hoped for? Viv, we just platinumed Borderlands 1 last weekend. Like a couple days ago. I mean, Husbando had the platinum, which he got on his own when Borderlands 1 first came out, but he never did the DLCs because he couldn't finish the Underdome. So we got the Game of the Year edition, which allowed us to start from scratch together. And we platinumed that, and then we did all of the DLCs to 100% as well, so that it says 100% with the platinum instead of like 82% with the platinum or whatever. Am I the last one? But I won't give up. Well, an inspiration, truly, sir. Yeah, Viv, when I played Borderlands 2, I was a Siren. Had a ton of fun. I was a Siren, Husbando was... whatever Axton is. I don't know what his class is called. Soldier? Is he just a soldier? Turret Master? I don't know. Hey, I mean, there's no shame in getting free games. We always claim all of the PlayStation Plus games, even though there's like one that we'll play every couple months, you know? Well, we took care of that. Okay, this is what we needed to do. So this guy, I guess we'll just let him speak for himself. Shanna popped out, so that tells you something. Great Commander of Sandora. You're here, the girl from Solis. You said the girl from Solis. You took me away to Helena. So this was the guy in the opening cinematic when they abducted Shanna and like shined that crystal on her head, and then this guy was the one who was like, this is the girl, you know, and he questioned the person who we now recognize was Lloyd, to be like, is all of this really necessary? And Lloyd was like, dude, just follow orders. So we saw this guy. He was the very first person we saw. Indeed, I'm the one who assaulted Celise under the orders of Emperor Dole. So you killed everybody. That was done by the brutal unit loyal to Frugal. I wouldn't let them kill unnecessarily if I were there. Anyway, it doesn't change the fact that Imperial Sandora scorched Celise. If you want revenge for your home, you can draw your sword against me. But please do me one last favor. His Majesty Dole changed after a man called Lloyd showed up. He must have instilled something into Emperor Dole, a demonic word that ignites his desire to vanquish. You were able to make it here, so you might be able to do it. I beg you, wake Emperor Dole up. Do you understand what will result? Yes. If you can accomplish that, the Imperial Sandora's dominance will end, and we even might be defeated. But the result will be the same if the current oppression of Emperor Dole continues. So we might as well make it happen faster, and remove the hardships on our people. There was a man like this in Sandora. Levitz would be happy to hear this. So are you in? That's what we're here for. I'm relieved to hear that. Now take this with you. Our rock, thanks! What is this? It's the key to the chamber of Emperor Dole. Hurry up, we have no time. So, yeah, like, he was just following orders, and he wasn't the one who was responsible for all of the bad things that happened. Like, he left long before the bad things happened. So, again, it's just trying to show that, Sandora isn't evil, it's just Dole that is. Let me, catch up with chat real quick. I'm afraid to get the Tiny Tina game, it looks weird. Tiny Tina is fun. It depends on how much patience you have for Tina as a character, because she talks a lot, and some people are not a big fan of her, and other people don't mind her. Like, I'm one of the people that doesn't really mind her. So, if she annoys you, you might find the game overall annoying, but I had fun with it. Yeah, the D&D DLC for Borderlands 2 was a lot of fun. Assault on Dragon Keep, was it? Don't kill off any fan favorites in the next half hour. Ooh, that's a tall order, Shaville. Alright, let's talk to Father Faza. We don't have to, but it's unusual to have guests at this time, but it's fine. Let me talk to you. Let's get some lore! The long war decays people's heart. It must have happened to you too. The bloodstained armor tells all. However, His Majesty Dole is also experiencing the fatigue of war. This statue of a goddess was created in memory of the late wife of Emperor Dole, Empress Karina. It shows the frailty and fondness of Emperor Dole. Pretty lady. He, however, continues the war for his own ambitions, with increasing scenes of carnage. It shows his strength and cruelness. Strength and frailty, fondness and cruelness. You must have them inside you, because the human heart can envelop them all. Face up to your true self, then you'll become as strong as Emperor Dole. You were so close to making a good point, buddy. So close. This is all I want to say. If you're lost, come visit me anytime. I'll help you find the way. So there's a door at the base of the statue. We can't open it right now. Or can we? Because I got the stones already, so. 3 holes. What are they? It might be something to do with the statue of the goddess. Why do you think so? Because look! It seems this place is for admiring the statue. Dart, you are... Dude. There must be something. Yes, thank you for your brilliant insight. So let me put these rocks in. Redstone. Yellowstone. Bluestone. Voila! All of them fit. The door opened. Yeah, okay, actually we should save. We're not gonna have another opportunity to save before the end of the disc. Not sure how far I want to go into disc 2. Probably we're just gonna get the general situation. We'll talk to Kathy and take a look at Emily. I'm saying ahead of time that one of the main characters' names in disc 2 is Emile, but I call her Emily just out of habit and because Emile to me will forever be the creepy round-headed guy in Nier. Question mark? Stay back. I smell blood in this air. It's not human. That's racist. Kongol. We've seen you before, buddy. This was the big guy that we fought when Dart gained his Dragoon spirit. Gigantos don't lose twice. Gigantos make payback for Hoax. For His Majesty Dole. Yeah, he was tough when we fought him the first time. He is a badass now. We would be taking a lot of damage if I could take damage. Robo Genghis Khan. Yeah, he's got lots of armor and lots of health, so I'm going to special on Albert since he's the opposite element, and we'll get those free Dragoon attacks. Al's not Dragoon level 2 charged. Sorry, next turn. He does look like a Warhammer mini. That's very apt. Alright, now everybody's charged up for the special. This attack takes so long. It also wrecks you. 226 is a lot. Albert only has 450, so that's basically a half hit. Okay, can we special on Owl, please? And yet, somehow I remember Husbando having less trouble with this Kongol than the first Kongol. Like the first time we fight him. Ow! Thank you. Once we get onto disc 2, I might turn quick transformations on. You get the idea. I'll take his free Dragoon attack, since it's his wind realm at the moment. Please do good damage, ow. 113, not bad. Not bad. Dart has Explosion and Flame Shot, which really truly do not matter. Final Burst is good when we get that. But he's still... It's usually, for me, I think, around the end of Disc 2 that we get Final Burst, so... It'll be a while. Kongol, I'm trying to end this fight as fast as possible, and you are just really jamming my steez here, okay? Rose can do Astral Drain. Yes, this will take a little bit, but Astral Drain is cool, yeah. It's the one that does damage and also heals you in relation to the damage. We don't need the heal, obviously, since I'm playing modded, but she still has a really high magic attack stat. Yeah, 204. Which Albert... Oh, are you joshing me? Magic barrier when I'm a Dragoon, you absolute troll. And before Albert's turn. Because the whole reason I chose Al was because Al is the opposite element of Kongol. And so if he does wind element Dragoon attack, then that should hypothetically do a lot. And Rose just outpaced him by almost double. Well, I'm certainly not wasting MP. Now that you have a magic barrier, you absolute goober. Yeah. Oh, it still did 113. Okay. How's your magic barrier now? Yeah, the background effect is a little overwhelming, but I find it very pleasing. I like it a lot. Oh, I thought I had it. Dragoon attacks are really hard, yeah. Okay. And he is dead. They have different animations for when they win as a Dragoon, though, which is kind of cool. Way to go, Al. Blasted his armor right off. Good thing he was wearing his other armor underneath. Gigantos with the strongest armor lost. Me, brother of hero, has pride. Cannot live in disgrace. Kill me. As you wish. Stop! God, Rose. The game is already over. Game? Don't be silly, this is a matter of life or death. It's over. He cannot fight. Hope your sweetness won't kill you. I'm gonna switch Starts Edition, I think. Yeah, no, Rose is brutal. Rose is super brutal. And that's why she and Shanna don't really get along. Yeah. I'm sorry to do this to you all, but look, like... Actually, we're gonna change to Burning Rush. I don't think I can abide just doing double slash on the final boss. Oh yeah, I forgot we have more and more. Look at me. I'm not gonna lie though, I kinda just wanna... Gust of Wind Dance, the damage is so high and I love it. Just for this fight, okay? Just give me this, okay? Welcome back, Ryan. I wonder how you could come all the way here, silly daredevils. Burning Rush. Yeah. I mean, I like Burning Rush. It's just, it's not a very powerful attack, but hopefully if I get my way, we won't be spending too much time in this fight. You must be Dole. Uncle, do you remember me? I am the son of your late brother. Well, yes, that would make him your uncle. Albert, that is correct. Good job. Albert. I cannot get over this game and its translation. It just makes me so happy. You remind me of Carlo, 20 years ago. Yes, Dole, Carlo was your brother, which makes you Albert's uncle, and that makes him your nephew. Would you like to keep going over this? A bloodstained corpse in front of me. Why did you kill him? Why did you have to divide Serdio by killing my father? Exposition. To save Serdio from an incapable leader named Carlo. And now my hands are about to give birth to the new Serdio. Birth, what you are doing is only destructive. Yes, you've given birth to sorrow, pain, agony, and our anger. Why did you have Shanna taken away? Oh, you're talking about Lloyd's conspiracy. Find the girl by the time the moon that never sets waxes. All is ordered by the reborn Emperor Diaz. Lloyd is a mere pawn, along with the Dragoons. So, refresher from the time that we talked to Minister Noyce. Emperor Diaz was the one who led the humans to victory alongside the Dragoons in the Dragon campaign. So he should be dead, like 11,000 years ago dead, and yet somehow everybody's claiming that he's still here. Oh, well, here you go. Silly, Emperor Diaz died in the Dragon campaign. Thanks, Rose. As a human hero. I don't care whether you believe it or not, it won't make any difference to the reality. You thought you would defeat me with greater numbers, right? Come, I'll send you to your father's place. That's a really lame way to say I will mess you up. But whatever. What color Dragoon would I be? I always thought that Rose was the coolest, so I would want to be like a Darkness Dragoon, but at the same time, my favorite color is green, and I feel like that's the only prerequisite for you to be a Dragoon, is that you dress in a certain color, so... Ryan, by the way, I did see your comment, and I am chuffed that you noticed my little editorialized additions. Yeah, see, I remember how to use Albert's Gust of Wind Dance because that's what we use for the majority of the game. And it's so pleasing, and it makes me so happy, and I love this game. Oh, I forgot that I changed additions. Burning Rouge. I want to get Dragoon levels back up. We'll kick Dole's ass real quick. It's gonna be... Dole is yellow. So maybe I kind of overestimated how much DPS I needed. Oh, I messed up. Now I almost hate to use my Sparknet. I mean, Sparknet's not really the one to use against him anyway, since he's electric type, but... He's an electric type Pokemon. Okay, he's red. We will, progress this fight shortly. Should be one more attack. This is not meant to be hard. Oh no! I messed up Allegan. If you want to play tough, I can play that way too. His swords are unique, by the way, and they do special, unique things. He's kind of like a little bit of a nuanced boss for this point in the game. Haha, surprise! This game wouldn't be called Legend of Dragoon if there weren't a bunch of Dragoons in it. So now he starts using all the lightning stuff, which, yeah, I'm not going to use the Sparknet, obviously. I will, however. I don't want to use Translate. Oh no, I do want to use Translate because it's a single. It was, Flash Hole that I was thinking of. Yeah! Translate. Dark Mist. Let's do Dark Mist. Oh, I should have tried the new mashing thing! 222, not bad. But I finally learned how Legend of Dragoon speedrunners mash. Foxy showed me. And it's kind of ridiculous. And I'm genuinely concerned about how many controllers you would go through in order to do that. But I should have tried it just like once. The general thing you need to know about Legend Dragoon, though, is basically just that items are overpowered. He has really good magic defense right now, unfortunately. So we still did more with the item than we would have with Dart. Like, watch how much Dart does. Because Burning Rush is not meant to be a DPS thing. Yeah, 59. Which is why I chose Dart to do it. But yeah, items are OP, to be quite honest. Yeah, we can't fear Dole. Nice try, Rose. I wish we got to see more of his phase 1 though. Like, I understand they made it short because Dragoon Dole is way harder, and so they don't want you to use all your resources early in the fight. Boy, if I could just get my acts together, I could absolutely do Gust of Wind Dance. But I wish that we got to see more of that phase because, like I said, his swords do cool stuff. Jesus, 350? That would have almost one-shot her. That was a charged Spark Net, which is part of the reason it did so much damage, but... Okay, can I just, like, get my act together for a hot second? Thank you. I could really use the DPS. Albert, with Gust of Wind Dance, which is his most powerful attack, at least at this point, is almost as good as an item against Dole. If I can pull the full thing off. Rose is decent. I switched to more and more at potentially the worst time because it's not leveled at all. It will be leveled by the time that we're done with this fight, but... Poof, shield. I'm gonna attack it because I think it goes away faster when you attack it than when you just guard. Even though I understand that I'm not doing any damage. Just because he does that doesn't mean it's gone, unfortunately. He just does that to cast spells. Yeah, beating this boss looks like a pain without a mod. He is hard. Legend of Dragoon kind of has, like, weird, like, 550 to Al, which would have been a one-shot from full health. To be fair, there is definitely some armor that I could have picked up along the way that I didn't because I knew that we weren't going to be taking damage and I didn't want to spend money on it. So you can be stronger than I am, but not by, like, double or something, you know? So I feel like Legend Dragoon has big spikes in difficulty from time to time. Dole is one. On Disc 2, the final boss of Disc 2 is also... I'm pretty sure the final boss of Disc 2 is the only boss that Husbando lost to when he played this, because he's really good at RPGs. The Dragon boss on Disc 3, huge spike in difficulty. Like, comparatively, the final boss of the game, which takes, like, half an hour to beat, is not that bad. Because the spikes are elsewhere. But I feel like that's kind of a thing, too, where the final boss of an RPG is either like, oh my god, insane, or it's, you know, whoops, I forgot that he didn't have a shield anymore, or it's relatively easy compared to the rest, you know? That's, Villain, that's the kind of game that I like. I like when, as long as you're not, like, running away from battles all the time, you're typically the right level. And Legend of Dragoon is alright for that. Legend of Dragoon is more like you'll be the right level if you go out of your way to do everything. So, like, if we would have done the fort in the marshlands that had that was being attacked by the dragon, If you do the extra stuff too, you should be okay. But I feel like in Final Fantasy X, just like as an example, I felt a little... how do I want to put it? Put out, I suppose, because I'm not great at RPGs. Because I hoard stuff, you know? Like, I don't ever want to heal, I don't ever want to use items. But in... I was talking, so I wasn't paying attention. In Final Fantasy X, I made it up through whatever that's called, Mount Gelmir or whatever. Mount Gagazet, that's what it is. Gelmir's Elden Ring. I made it to Mount Gagazet. And up to that point, I thought that I was doing really well. I was fighting, like I was disciplining myself to fight everything that I saw. I wasn't trying to like skirt my way out of areas as fast as I could without getting random encounters, you know. I felt like I was pretty comprehensively going through things. I was doing good. And then I got like brick walled by the Seymour that's up on Gagazet. And it made me stop playing. Because I was like, I worked so hard up to this point to do what I thought was a good job. And I am not even remotely close to being able to beat Seymour. If it was like, you know, maybe if I would have done this better or different, then I could have beaten him, then that would have been different. And so it made me step away from Final Fantasy X for, I think 4 years. Until Husbando went back and we replayed it. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing, Viv, right? Even in Legend of Dragoon, which I adore, like, I think it's pretty clear at this point how much I love this game. And I love doing the additions. I don't want to grind that much, you know? But you make a good point that grinding in an RPG is like way different than grinding in a Souls game. Because after a point, you're not getting any better, like, as a player in an RPG, right? If you grind. Like you would be in a Souls game, that's it. Was the end for Dole. And yeah, Villain, you're absolutely right. Husbando grinded Persona forever, but he loves doing that. We had level 99 of like every Persona. He had some completely arbitrary things that he was trying to achieve. You have become strong. Oh, Al's sad. What you should know is not the past, but the future. Pursue Lloyd. He's in the western country of Tiberoa. He knows everything. Go and find out about the world, about everything. I just died standing up like a badass. Al, you were the one who killed him. I think you don't have to be so surprised that he's dying. Yeah, Persona does make it really easy to grind, and it's honestly pretty pleasant. Crush Dance! I hate that edition, but we're switching to it. That's the way he delivers that line, by the way. Every time Dart does that edition, he's like, Crush Dance! Roar! He does it with like a bubble in his throat. So, look forward to that. Disc 2, waiting for you. My uncle's, Emperor Dole's ambitions are over. It places an end to this ceaseless long war that's divided Serdio. This is the end of our journey, everyone. Not yet. Now we get the epic music. It's not over yet. This journey began when Shanna was taken away. Then Lavitz was killed, spoilers, and Lloyd headed for Tiberoa, leaving the mystery about Shanna behind. I'm pursuing Lloyd. I'll make him explain everything. I'll go with you. And Dart's like, ugh. And all of us are like, ugh, no. I still don't know anything about Viraj. Remember, by the way, because that was the thing we just totally glossed over. Remember that time in the volcano that the Viraj thing was just like calling to her and she ran over and then it woke up? Never talked about that again. Still don't know what's happening with that, or what was said by Emperor Diaz. My journey cannot end like this. I'll go with you, Dart. I thought you said garage, yeah. My journey cannot end either. Whatever conspiracy the man is forming, the moon gem is one of the keys. Hallowed object concealing the magic power of the ancient Winglies. We have to stop it before it ignites a catastrophe in Tiberoa. I'll go with you. I'll give up my status as king for a while and live as a dragoon instead. Lavitz would have completely agreed. I'll just couch surf with you, you fellows. Rose, how about you? I told you, I'm interested in you guys. So? Besides, you feel naked without me, don't you? Yes, yes I do. I need you on my team, Rose, don't leave. If Rose is going, that's the end of my role. Where are you going? Now I have to remind you that our martial arts friend here is wearing purple. And that can only mean one thing. When dragoons meet, blood will flow, and as they leave, time does slow. Good poem, Rose. It's your choice to leave your fate behind. The question is answered. Dragoon spirits are leading us. Ta-da! We have a new dragoon. Because it was purple, and so was he. Yeah, okay, so we'll save. Just in case, for whatever reason, the switch to disc 2 doesn't work. But it's gonna say, please insert disc 2. We made it! I'm gonna need to get up and actually physically put the disc in. Hold on a second. Also enjoy this art, because, I know what that is. Barely. But, Okay, the first true test of my PlayStation. It's the shield from the last Guardian, clearly. It actually kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Alright, it worked. We're in flats. Disc 2 is my favorite disc. And partly it's my favorite disc. Hi, Lloyd. Chapter 2, Platinum Shadow. Gotta be edgy. Partially disc 2 is my favorite disc because Albert's my favorite character. Or I guess one of my favorite characters. And it really focuses kind of hard on him. We made it! Okay. First place we're gonna go is to this bridge. I was gonna walk up to the other, the main square, but we'll do this first. I smell the ocean from this river. It's close to the sea. So we're on a completely different continent, by the way. We've just traveled like half of the world to get here. We are not in Serdio anymore. I guess Albert sorted out the whole thing with the war before he left. Because now he's, like, king again, except for not really. And we find out later that he literally just left Minister Neusch in charge of everything. It's like, right after you conclude a war, maybe you shouldn't do that. But whatever. So we're in a completely different place now. And the religion of Serdio is just kind of a baseline, like, go to church, whatever. The religion here is focused around the stars. So you'll see all sorts of star stuff and moon stuff and all sorts of astronomy? Well, actually both, I guess. Astronomy and astrology on this disc, and it's fun. Is anything wrong with the bridge? It says Claire Bridge. It's the same name as my mom. Ah, my runaway daughter's named Claire too. There may be some secret connection between us. It's impossible to have such a coincidence. I agree with you. I love Albert so much. Albert is a mood, okay? He doesn't know when is the right time to, like, talk about things, and he always takes things way too seriously, and that is such a mood. I think that's why I like him so much. I agree with you. Let's say the population of the Endinus continent is about 1 million, and 550,000 are women. According to the statistics of the Royal Personnel Authority, 4% of all women have the name Claire. It means from a statistical point of view, just looking tells it all. They don't look like each other at all. Indeed. Cranioscopically speaking, the distance between their skull eyeballs and also their jawbones. Let's go. He won't finish talking until dusk. Yeah, 4% have the name Claire. Isn't that bonkers? That's a really high number. You would be meeting Claires every day. Okay, God. It's Caffey. I have to take a drink. I want to get through Cappy, but by God, she talks a lot. Yeah, one person in each room is named Claire. Oh, sorry, we're not open yet. Okay, it does want me to go to the square first. Fine, I preemptively took my Yammerin juice before I needed to. So first we gotta walk up here and find out everything that's wrong with this country, because it's our responsibility as the RPG protagonist to fix every problem that every country has. Okay, is it just me? Or does the guard there with the spear look like a really, really thick Bob's Burgers guy? Is that just me? Princess Emily is here. Yes, I know, it's Emil. It's too sudden. Everybody's panicking. It's scary. Gods, please help us through this. Right? He does look pretty Bob, right? I heard somebody say shoot. Who said that? Hey, I'm the princess in this country. You have to be nice to me. Excuse me, Your Highness. I'd like you to name my soon-to-be-born baby. I don't think so. It's hell on wheels. Disgusting. Stop crying. Since my husband was killed by bandits, this baby has been my only hope. Bandits? Hooey, you bore me. What a piece of work. Is that person Princess Emily? I heard she was very sweet. If this is a dream, please wake me up. Yeah, for real. She's like the worst. And I like that. Also, hi Ruby. I like that the conflict on this disc completely surrounds. Wow, she's the worst. Yeah, enjoy your lurk, Ruby. It's nice to have you. Okay, now I'm gonna take another drink because, like I said, Kaffy talks a lot. But this is basically all I wanted to do. I wanted to get through Kaffy. I wanted to just introduce what's kind of going on Disc 2. But I will leave Fester and the lovely, lovely voice acting by Dart in that cutscene for next week. Welcome! Come on in all the way to the back. Who was it? Cheville last week who said that they hated this music? Because it's Davis's music. Mr. Dabass. Oh, such slowpokes. This house has boobs. Everything is very bulbous in this country. You guys are from out of town, aren't you? Yep, we are. I knew it! I could immediately tell you're not from here. This is the soundtrack to a panic attack. You guys, smell like exotic foreigners. Let me give you a quick introduction to this town. You saw lots of star shapes in this town, didn't you? There were decorations on top of roofs or mosaics on the street, right? It's because Tiberoans have faith in the stars. Naturally, we have advanced astronomy. It's the study of stars, isn't it? Sounds wonderful. Right? And Albert's like, we're here to pursue Lloyd. Like, oh my god, get her to shut up. What do you say? What are you two guys whispering about? Are you becoming more interested in stars? Yup. Yes, we are. Really? To tell you the truth, I love to talk about stars with people from out of town while working at this here bar. Well, the stars are beyond the sky. They're way over the clouds. They're bright, although they're far away, because each of the stars has a lighthouse on it. Because they have a lighthouse, they never get lost in the sky. And, hey, don't give the customers a hard time. Okay. Sorry, I gotta go back to work. Why don't you come back later? I have lots of things to tell you. Besides, actually, we're not that busy. You want to talk to me some more? It's okay now because my boss isn't looking at us. Come on, all the way to the back. I know. Actually, you want to ask about something other than stars. You thought we were escaping. We were not escaping from Kaffy. Yep, we're looking for a man named Lloyd. Lloyd. I don't know. If Miss Kaffy the hipster doesn't know, it means he probably isn't in this town. You still interested in hearing about stars? Uh-huh. Sorry, I only know things that everybody else knows. You know what? I'll introduce you to a person you would like. He's an astronomer named Fester. He's crazy about the moon that never sets. I think he can tell you lots of interesting things. The moon that never sets? You know, the one over there. Thanks. You mean the only moon in the sky? Thank you, Kaffy. The strange star in the sky all the time, day or night. I heard he's doing research about the relationship between a monster called the Black Whatchamacallit, I don't think that's what it's called, and the moon that never sets. And Dart's like, hold on. Black monster? Okay. Why don't you drop by? He's next door. Hey, Kaffy, stop goofing around. It's already dark outside. Okay. Sorry, I gotta go back to work. So we kind of accidentally got, some useful information, right? Like, Dart wasn't expecting to hear anything about the Black Monster. He kind of put that whole thing on hold. And, here's Kaffy just bringing up that Fester might know something about it, so... That's exciting, but we're gonna leave that for next week, because, once we start getting into that, then things kind of cascade, and next thing we know, we're faced with having to track down a boss, so let's not. Who do we want to raid? Does anybody have friends who are streaming? I know Nova's streaming. Tic Tac is streaming chess, which could be kind of fun. Nady is streaming. But if anybody has friends who are also streaming, we could always just raid into Distortion playing Elden Ring. I want to see if anybody else is playing this. I guess, first. But, I don't know. It's always just fun to hang out with this game. Somebody is playing their first playthrough. 2 people, actually, but one's on disc 3 and one's on disc 4, which is sad. Sad times. Yeah, I think we'll raid Nova. Because Nova is good people. Raid Nova LaFay. Hopefully that works. Cool. Say hi to Nova and Barry when you get over there. And thanks for hanging out, everybody. I know this isn't what I would normally do, and I'm not particularly known for RPGs, but it's just so relaxing and fun for me to play this comfort game from my childhood. So thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful day, everybody. I will see you next week. Stay safe, and have a wonderful day. Bye!